welcome to Knights of Roleplay, an adventuring podcast. This is an actual play 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Royalty-free music provided by Kevin MacLeod, Plate Mail Games, and Tabletop Audio. And now, to adventure. Hello and welcome. My name is Chris Buckner, Primary Dungeon Master for Knights of Roleplay and Adventuring Podcast. As our adventure begins, it is Stardate 0109.80. The party has completed 2 missions for Captain Braun, captain of the ship the Star Runner. He told them that if they completed a variety of missions for him, he would consider making them members of his crew. The party's second mission gave Braun information regarding a piece of a dwarven ship floating in wild space. Braun indicated it would take about half a day round trip to fly the Star Runner to the wreckage as part of a salvage mission. He indicated that time was of the essence and therefore offered to let the party go on the mission. He said if they do a good job helping in the salvage efforts, it may be enough for him to offer them positions on his crew. The party is currently on the Star Runner in the docks district of the Rock of Brawl, a merchant city built on an asteroid. The Star Runner is a galleon ship, a typical sailing ship built by humans, except that it has a magical spell-jamming helm that allows it to fly through wild space. Captain Braun assembles the crew on deck for a meeting before the ship and crew set out to find the wreckage of the Dwarven Citadel ship. He explains the mission, then introduces the party to selected members of his crew. So as I read through this, I'm going to give you all a handout that'll have a lot of this information on it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Captain Braun introduces you to Olo, a male turtle, the ship's quartermaster, and also the translator for the crew that don't speak common. Next is Dimble, a male gnome who is an alchemist. Wart is a male goblin, the ship's cooper who makes and maintains barrels. Maze is a changeling and the entertainer for the ship. Korth is a male Goliath. He is the boatswain in charge of keeping the ship in shape for travel and battle. His assistant Teak is a female Hadozi. She is a gorilla-like race with membranes that run between her wrists and ankles that allow her to glide like a flying squirrel. She makes ship repairs under Korth's supervision. The cook is an insectoid-like creature called the Thrycreen, whose name is Chaktha. The party is already familiar with Zeed, the female Aarakocra lookout they rescued from the rock slave pens. They also...
looking out before.
What's that, John?
She wasn't doing a good job looking out before.
No, she was not. You also know Ruffian, the Warforged druid that helped you to rescue Zeed. Lastly, Captain Braun introduces the navigator and pilot, a female high elf named Halina. He points out that everyone simply calls her Hal. She sits at the spelljamming... Somebody got it. Helm. She sits at the spelljamming helm and channels her arcane magic into it to propel and steer the ship. While at the helm, she can see as if she is at any point on the ship, and when she speaks, anyone on the ship she wishes to hear her can do so as if she were standing right next to them. There are also 20 other crew members of various races who assist in the general operation of the ship.
I'm sorry, Braun, but I can't do that.
Strax is dead, Dave.
Heard.
So Captain Braun orders the crew to finish preparing the ship to leave space dock. After doing so, the mooring ropes are removed, and with the gentle hum of the ship's spelljamming helm, the ship backs away from the docks, swinging the bow so it points into deep space. The hum of the spelljamming helm increases as the ship moves away from the rock and begins to pick up speed. As you fly through wild space, the view from the deck of the Star Runner is magnificent. In the deep reaches of wild space, you can see countless stars and nebulous clouds of blue and green.
Ooh, pretty.
Along your journey, you see an occasional planet. You pass by a huge asteroid belt, and you see a dragonfly ship named for its resemblance to the insect of the same name. Space travel is beautiful and peaceful, and as you take in the view, you think that this is surely part of the reason that you desire to be a member of a crew of a spelljamming ship. After a 4-hour journey through wild space, the Star Runner arrives at the proper coordinates, but there is no wreckage of a dwarven ship. Captain Braun yells up to the crow's nest to Zeed, his Aarakocra lookout. She takes out a spyglass and scans the stars. After a few minutes, she begins squawking and pointing towards something in wild space. At first, it appears that nothing is there. But then a tiny reflection flashes in the distance, only for a moment. Then another reflection, then another. The flashes are coming from a black mass some distance from the ship. It would be impossible to see against the blackness of wild space if not for the occasional reflections of starlight off some of the smooth areas of its surface. Captain Braun orders Hal to move the Star Runner slowly toward the object. As the Star Runner slowly approaches, it gets larger and larger. After 10 minutes, it becomes obvious that the object is a small asteroid made up of a black, rocky substance, with some surfaces smooth enough to reflect starlight. After another 5 minutes, the Star Runner is within 300 feet of the asteroid, which is roughly twice the size of the Star Runner.
Is it dark matter?
It could be. Pieces of a dwarven citadel ship can be seen sticking out of the asteroid's rocky surface. It may very well be that the asteroid grew around the citadel after centuries of floating in wild space. Rather than discovering a piece of a dwarven citadel floating in space, it appears that the entire citadel ship is intact, but is largely engulfed in the asteroid's dark black surface. Captain Braun tells Hal to get the Star Runner as close as possible to the asteroid without crossing air envelopes. The air quality of the asteroid, or more accurately, the dwarven citadel, would most certainly be deadly after such a long time drifting in wild space. If the citadel's air envelope were to mix with the Star Runner's air envelope, the air around the Star Runner would be deadly to breathe. Captain Braun has Hal stop the Star Runner 200 feet from the dwarven citadel. He approaches the party and says, "I'd like to send your group over to the asteroid to explore that one large section of the citadel that's sticking out there. We have 4 lifeboats, each of which has a rocket from a rocket boot retrofitted to it for propulsion. I'd like your group to take a lifeboat over and explore the wreckage. You'll each need a personal atmosphere. If you find treasure, we'll split it evenly among the crew, and you'll get a share. Are you up for the task?"
Should I be concerned about our portable atmospheres mixing with any air on that boat as well, on that place as well?
The purpose of the atmosphere is to give you breathable air once you hit air that is not breathable.
Okay.
So it won't mix the same way that the ships would with the asteroid.
Correct.
Okay. All
Well,
right. Yeah,
in
I
that
think
case,
we're up to it.
I think yes.
Okay. Captain Braun takes a finely carved metal brooch out of his belt pouch and holds it out, saying, "One of you should wear this communicator brooch. It is connected to Hal. If you press the carved sigil in the center of the brooch, it will glow until pressed again. While glowing, it allows two-way communication between the wearer and Hal. She can relay information to me and then back to the wearer." So he's just kind of holding it out in his hand.
that's kind of clever.
You want to take it, Strokes?
I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll take my leisure to examine that later,
Sure.
because that looks clever.
All right, so Strax takes the communicator. So they basically prepare the lifeboat and they
Throw us out into space.
wait for you to get in it. So you all get into the lifeboat, which is floating along the Star Runner's gravity plane. There is a rudder on the stern that has the rocket affixed to it, and a button to activate and deactivate the rocket. Who's going to be steering the lifeboat?
I guess I can. That's
Okay.
Yeah. Unless you want to.
I
You seem like a
probably fix it
gadget
if you break
person,
it,
but-
but
I don't
I don't
think
think
you
I can
want me to do it.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. Okay, so with the rocket activated, the lifeboat moves away from the Star Runner along its gravity plane at a speed of about 15 miles per hour. As the lifeboat leaves the air envelope of the Star Runner, you feel a slight shift in gravity as you are now only subjected to the gravity plane of the lifeboat, as well as the air envelope of the lifeboat. As you approach the large section of the Dwarven Citadel ship, your lifeboat looks truly tiny compared to this one large section of the derelict ship, which by coincidence is along the gravity plane of the asteroid. As you pass through the Dwarven Citadel's air envelope, the air quality of the lifeboat momentarily becomes deadly, but your personal atmospheres, sensing air that is not fresh, activate, giving you your own air envelope containing 24 hours of fresh air. The lifeboat is approaching within 50 feet of the large section of the Dwarven Citadel ship. How would you like to proceed?
So are we approaching any particular structures, like outcroppings that we can disembark on, or?
Or entrances?
Make a perception check.
I help you.
20.
20. Okay. So you see, where is it? You can see a door on basically on the wall of one section that you can pilot the lifeboat over to.
Well, looks like we might be able to get in right over there.
I mean, there are some windows and other things too, but basically the only way you can see to get in is a door that's on the side there. So
Yeah, but windows are hard. Doors are easy.
So there's no power on it at all? It's dark completely?
well, it's not like, I mean, ships would have light from starlight, and below decks they might have things like continual flames or things like that. I mean, depending on the race and the construction, they may have lanterns. They may have, the light spell cast on things. They may have continual flame or ever-burning flame or something. I forget what the spell is, cast on things. But no, you don't see any particular light source coming from inside of it.
Well, I have light, so.
Yeah, me too. And we have torches, all of us, although would we know if torches kind of exhaust an atmosphere more quickly? Does that have an impact or not really?
I mean, it does need oxygen to burn, but essentially what that would just mean is that it would take away from your own personal air envelope quicker, but not something that would be like you light it and then, 5 minutes
Die.
later you're suffocating.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Okay. All right, but yeah, she and I have lights, so we'll do that at least initially.
Okay.
All right. Well,
So you pilot. So Strax pilots the.
she pilots.
Oh, sorry.
I pilot.
Arvine pilots the boat up to the door, and you can see there's like a handle on the outside of the door.
I'll examine the door. Sure.
You want to examine it?
Yeah, just give a quick
Traps.
examination. Yeah, well, I'm not too concerned about traps under the circumstances, but, check for, something that might be otherwise dangerous about the door and see if the door's locked, if it's easy, how easy it is to open.
Okay. So make an investigation check in that case.
One investigation check.
Want me to help you?
Well, you're piloting, but I was wondering if I gotta use tool proficiency for this?
Say again.
Gotta use a tool proficiency for this?
For investigation.
To check out the door, like the thieves' tools or the carpenter's tools.
I mean, if we've pulled up to the
Sure.
If we've pulled up to the door, I can help you. We're not pilot. Is there a way to tie off the ship so that it doesn't just drift away?
Yeah. There's a handle by the door, and there's a rope in the lifeboat,
Okay.
which you can tie to the
So I
handle.
tie it off and then I come over to help him investigate the door.
All right. Well,
You can roll the advantage.
17 plus my proficiency, which I think is currently is just a 2. Yeah, 17, 19, plus my investigation, 23.
23. Okay. It's obvious that it's in disrepair. You don't know how long this has been drifting in space. The ship. But it looks like a very mundane door that's seen a great deal of age.
Okay, so busting it open is not going to be.
It's actually slightly ajar. It's very slightly ajar.
Okay, if it's that's a non-issue.
Yeah,
All right.
Okay.
Well,
I thought you said it was a door,
it is a door.
but you said it's a jar.
It is ajar.
Wah, wah. Don't she love us?
Of course.
Jenny's gonna die.
Right in a jar!
All right, I guess we
Well-
should cautiously.
If this
Go in.
if this door is any indication of anything, I don't think there's
Yeah.
much left alive in here. But
Yeah.
just watch your step for bad footing.
How often do you think we should check in and like let them know that we found a way in or anything like that?
We're going in.
I mean,
Do you have the communicator?
you have the communicator, so but Navy Kate is telling you that these kinds of things you probably check in periodically.
With the commanding officer.
Check in with your CEO. Maintain a running dialogue.
Maintain a status of anything significant that you do, like finding an
We're
entrance.
going
and
over,
in.
over.
Yeah.
Roger, Roger.
So,
Go on me, Roger.
so you're gonna tell Hal,
All right.
or I'll take it from you, and I will. it's up to
Oh,
you.
I like this thing.
You know, I
That's pretty
figured
cool.
you think it's cool. Yeah.
So, all right.
The artificer likes artifice? Go figure.
Yeah. All right. If you think that's what we need to do, yeah, hell if I know about these things. Hey, Al. Well, we found a door, so I guess we're going in.
Very good, Strax.
Okay. Okay, I told her.
Thank
Now
you.
Let's go.
All right,
Happy?
so you open the door, and I mean some of the starlight does kind of fill in into what you see as a hallway in front of you, but it's still fairly dark in there.
I cast light on the tip of my nose.
On the tip of your nose. Okay, so there's a big shadow of Strax in the hallway.
I cast light on like
Oh,
a piece
you're a
that holds my cloak
fear
again.
Well, I mean,
Rudolph.
who's in the lead? I'm assuming probably somebody with a light source will probably be in the lead.
Yeah, we
I
should probably
can-
decide
I
on marching
can.
order.
That's fine.
So the hallway that you're seeing, it's 10 feet by 10 feet.
Okay, so 10 feet.
I mean, you don't know how far down it goes, but it's 10 feet wide and 10 feet tall.
Are we just sandboxing this for now?
Nope, you are not.
Oh,
Hold on a second while I reveal some of this map here.
careful.
He's had
That
this.
was
He had
coming,
this
that's
map
why I
all
moved
covered
the
on the
cookie.
table here. So
Cookies. Cookie. Save it for cookie.
okay, we have an entranceway revealed. All right. Figure.
I don't know.
Did you twitch?
Yeah. Big time. Like.
Yep.
Oh.
All right. I think we'll let them go first.
Okay. God, your cape is always in my face.
Yeah. She's a cool ninny.
Okay, so you step inside the Citadel ship, inside this 10 by 10 hallway. So what, again, is the light source? I'm sorry, who's up in front there? That is Arvine, is
Yep.
that right?
Arvine and
Yep.
Matisse are up front.
Okay.
So I have
Extraction, Janie are in back. Okay.
Yep. So, yep, Arvine has one light source,
Yeah,
and Janie has.
No, do you want them both in the front, or because I could cast light on like your sword or whatever you're carrying?
I have a shield.
probably in the front and back is a good idea.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, so then we
So I will cast light on the tip of my nose.
Okay. So you have the light in
You
the
gonna
back.
be able to see over the light glaring in your face?
Does it matter?
Probably not. I'll point, you shoot.
So Janie, our Kalashtar, our sorcerer, has light cast in the back, and Arvine, our Aasimar fighter, also has light cast somewhere up in the front there. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Who among us has dark vision, just in case we lose the light?
If you're asking how well I can see in the dark, that's a good question. So I'm pretty sure I do. Well said.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I can see. I can see pretty well without much light.
Yep. So can I. How well
Okay.
do you see in the dark? I forget. Matisse. Look at features and traits. It'd probably be under racial traits if you have it.
Yeah, just pretty much all the way down to the bottom.
Sounds like whale songs.
It kind of does.
That's cool.
How do you get?
I don't have any of that stuff.
Chris is like, who gave her coffee? Me! I gave me coffee! 2 giant cups of it! Whoa!
Whoa.
Two giant cups of coffee at Chuckles. And some hot dogs. And some chicken quesadilla soup.
Okay, so you guys are making your way.
We love Chuckles.
hallway. Sorry.
Should I just ditch the book? Yeah.
Can I ditch this book?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Promise not to suddenly grab all the covering papers and throw them all over the place.
I don't.
Right.
Chaos Factor!
Doctor.
Signs of chaos!
Things we don't see. La la la
That's
la.
okay. That doesn't have to be perfect. It's fine. Okay, so basically you are continuing so forward. So there is a is that a
Another door?
yes? There's a door right in front of you there.
Okay. Is it closed? Open?
It is closed, but there seems to be basically a handle in the middle. It's a double door. It looks like it just opens
Okay.
away from you. Opens
Do
inward.
we hear anything like sounds in the ship at all?
Make a perception check.
Whale sounds, apparently.
I did not make.
He did not perceptify.
All right.
That was a 1 for the listeners.
So I say, Matisse, can you help me just check out this door like we checked the last one? And I'll make a perception check on it if that's okay.
Are you investigating or just are you just looking, or are you actually going up and?
I'm going
Fine.
up and looking to see if anything's amiss before we try to open it. If anything
So
looks out
if
of
you're looking, then perception check.
Okay, yeah, that's it.
Nice glasses.
Thanks.
Some hot girl gave those to you, didn't she?
Oh, I see.
And by hot, I mean like overheated.
That's all right. So, 21.
21. There doesn't seem to be anything particularly interesting about the door.
Okay.
Open it.
All right, so I opened the door.
Okay.
We're opening the door.
On the floor. Everybody walk the dinosaur. Open
Okay. Let's see. Did anybody's passive perception change? I have. Let's see. Janie, you are 13. Matisse is 13. And Strax is 11. And
Correct.
Arvine is 14. Okay. Well, actually, your hit points changed. I'm going to hand you guys this little sheet here so you can
So we can write your butt on it again.
write your hit points down on there.
it. Look how an eraser.
I don't think mine kept my hit points.
Okay.
So you open the door.
Get on the floor.
All right. So as the door opens, the light from the multiple magical sources that you have floods into the hallway, and you see more of the same. It does do a little bit of a jig jog, like you can see on the map there. Goes forward, takes a little bit left, and then goes straight again, and a little bit right, and then goes straight.
I say,
And there is a door on the left-hand side there.
I say, yeah, standard search pattern. Stay, just always keep making right turns.
Stay to the right. So stay in this hallway for now.
Yep.
I agree.
All right. I'm going to take a moment here to hand out these to people. This is for Greg.
Well, you had your original, and you have to add
That's for
this
John.
to what you originally had.
There's Kate's.
So under
you.
rolled HP, you had 10 to start, right? Or 12?
Yes.
So it's 12 plus 6, so you now have rolled 18 total. So put it in rolled HP.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
There you go. Now go back to your character sheet.
So I just gave everybody a
That's a decent sized crew.
some specs on the ship and the crew, as well as a deck plan for the Star Runner.
Catapult. You couldn't put in a trebuchet?
That's what it came with.
You can make us one.
Are you
I'll have to
making
upgrade
fun
it
of our
maybe.
new ship already?
No, just upgrades.
Chris Buckner doesn't know the difference, but I'm assuming a trebuchet is much bigger
Yes.
and probably
More
wouldn't fit.
powerful.
Probably wouldn't fit on the back of the
The
deck
We've just
There's only-
alienated half of our listeners. You realize that? No.
because I'm not an expert in
That's
medieval
okay, John.
siege
We only
warfare.
make half our listeners quit talking.
Oh,
That's why we're not going to get anywhere.
Love you guys.
Nobody's pumpkin chunkin'.
I love pumping chunkin. Pumping.
I'll explain the difference later and the superiority of trebuchets.
all right. So there's a door to the left, and there's a door further down.
We're going to go more to the right towards the one further down.
They
More
I'm
got
just
more
going
to
to
the
kind of
right.
hold the stay to the right search pattern for now.
Okay. I gotcha.
I don't want to stay to the right. I want to go left.
All right.
We'll get there eventually.
Matisse, help me check out the store again.
Okay.
Janie
I'm gonna
starts wandering
perceptify.
off.
I'm going to perceptify the door.
She's gone. Go ahead. Press the door.
It.
Janie sees something shiny.
15. Marginally higher than my passive.
15. Again, nothing really stands out about the door.
Okay. I open the door.
Open the door, and once again, the light floods into the hallway.
Are there any other light sources inside, or is
slide that down a little
everything
bit there, John?
extinguished?
For the listeners, I've got this map covered with a bunch of papers, so we're slowly revealing the map as we go.
Excuse me again.
Oh, that's actually a whole room. Oh, looks like we found the galley. Or the
Don't know
wardrobe.
that yet.
It's got tables and chairs and
Okay,
Papers, oh my.
so
I can't see what is done this way.
so as you come into this area, Janie,
Yes.
you see as you step into this room, you see dozens of dead bodies laying on the ground.
You see dead people.
After a moment, you realize that they are bodies of villagers that died in the explosion that drove you in Strax from your home village. And the bodies suddenly sit up and point at you, but say nothing.
Is anybody else? Do I see it?
No,
Nobody else.
Nobody else sees it?
nobody else sees it.
Janie, what's wrong? Janie, what's going on?
No. Janie.
No.
Janie.
No.
Janie.
No.
Look at me.
No.
Look at me. What do you see? Janie.
Just tell him if you. Did you say that out loud? Ooh.
Yeah.
It's not the first time. Why is this one bothering you?
It's the first death.
Interesting.
They've come back for me. I'm a bad girl.
You're not a bad girl, Janie, but this is not the place I would expect.
Sorry, my contact lenses.
I'm wondering.
I'm not actually crying. My contact lens is freaking out.
You're like really getting into character. It's totally cool.
It's really awesome. It's really awesome. So Matisse and I are standing there, kind of
Stay here for a moment.
just looking.
She kind of curls up on her knees. Like, she crouches down and starts hugging her knees and rocking.
Okay, so you divert your gaze at some point during that, I would assume.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he asked me to look at him, so.
Yes. Okay. So as you're crouched down in that position, you're kind of rocking, like you probably have your eyes closed, I would think, at least for some
Yeah.
for some part of that. But at some point, you kind of get the courage to take another peek, just to see if they're still staring at you, and they're not there.
That's
still huddled in a ball,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but you
I'm
look up
kinda- she's right behind me, right?
And they're not there.
Sorry.
I'm right behind you.
I'm gonna kind of like crouch down and kind of like put an arm around you. And be like,
I don't know where they went, but they're here.
Who is here?
I keep an eye out for things for a few minutes. This is unusual.
okay.
I'm going to ritual cast detect magic.
Okay. Where's it take? 10 minutes?
Yeah, ritual cast takes 10 minutes.
10 minutes plus whatever the normal.
Yeah, and then it lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay.
30-foot range.
So you use some of your artificer tools and you do the ceremony.
I do just kind of take out my tinker's tools a little bit, kind of fiddle with a little eyeglass
He's tinkering.
type thing here.
Okay.
Tinker.
Kind of hold that up to my eye and look around a little bit.
Okay, what's the range?
30 feet.
30 feet, okay. How long does it last?
10 minutes.
10 minutes, okay. So currently you do not detect the presence of any magical items.
I am going to go ahead and actually investigate the room with it then.
Okay, so you move forward and you sort of scan through around that room and you don't detect anything.
Nothing. No.
I kind of hold Jeannie's shoulder and say, "Do you want me to help him look around and see if I can find anything here? Or do you want me to stay here with you?"
No, you shouldn't. No, they'll.
Stay there for a minute.
Okay, I'll stay.
So I'm not seeing anything unusual about the room. Its room looks pretty ordinary to me, but maybe it's just the atmosphere. Maybe it's just the setting here. It's got you a little bit on edge, Janie. It'll be all right. As soon as we'll just get in here, we'll just map the place out, and then we'll head on back and report to the captain.
You can see on some of the surfaces as you've been coming through the hallway and in this room, you can see some of the black surface of the meteorite kind of coming through like some ducts and things like that. And you're not sure, but you think that there's a small concentration of it in the corner of the room, and you think maybe there might be like a bulkhead that goes down below.
And that doesn't react magically as magically.
No.
Natural.
No, but I mean the meteor, the asteroid, it's grown in such a weird way that it's blocking off large sections of the ship.
So it is obvious now that it looks like the meteorite has grown into the ship rather than the ship having crashed into the meteorite.
Correct. Yeah. Yes. Okay. It definitely appears from being inside here and seeing the little bits of the surfaces, the black surfaces cropping up here and there on the walls and in the vents and things. And again, I mean, the ship is much bigger than this, but so far, the only other entrance that you've seen that goes anywhere other than that one door that was on the left, there is a bulkhead in here that goes down, but it's covered by the meteor, by the asteroid surface. It's grown over it, so you can't get through it.
All right.
So I missed some of what you said, but basically some of the accesses in this room that he's exploring are blocked by the growth of the meteor.
There only appears to be one way
The asteroid.
to go
Anywhere else.
I mean, there is a door
Okay.
at the end of this room, and there was a door in the hallway that you came down.
Okay, but
there is a third door in here on the floor. It looks like a bulkhead that goes down.
Yep.
And it's
A
covered by
hatch.
it's
A
a hatch, and
Yep.
it's covered by the asteroid material.
Okay. Okay.
But yes, there's the door at the end of this room and the door in the hallway you just came from.
Well, given the way that this black substance, this black meteorite, whatever it is kind of starting to take over the ship. If we're going to find anything salvageable, it's probably not going to be towards the front. That's nice. That's fully covered. Let's say we work our way back towards the back of the ship.
You want to go through the door that's over there across the room and just kind of work around, or I mean, that's staying to the right. You had said you wanted to do that, so it's up to you. I kind of looked at Janie and go, "Would you feel more comfortable if we go back to the other door in the hall for now?"
Anywhere but here.
Then, all right, let's just go through this closed door here.
Are there two doors?
There's a door there. There's a door there. Map says there's a door
Okay,
here.
he had told me there was one, but yeah, okay, there is another one. Okay.
It goes down.
But
Yeah, but we can't get to that one.
This is
'cause
the
that's
door
all
we can't
blocked
get
off.
to.
Yeah. Okay.
No. It's a hatch in the floor. That one you can get into. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
so there's door.
Yeah, the map
door.
is so far away from me.
Oh, and there's a
I'm having
door
a hard
there.
time seeing all the
Okay.
doors.
Okay. Yeah.
So maybe
understand.
we do keep going to the right. You want to just go to that one that's right across the room?
Well, that's up towards the meteor, right? Where we're
Janie
not gonna
runs for
find
the door.
much.
Which one?
For the
That
far
one.
one.
This one.
That one.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll follow.
Oh, don't
Yeah.
be so rash, girl. I mean, look at it.
Here.
You can uncover that.
I
always
kind
look
of rush
at that.
over and say, okay, you help me check this door to see if it's safe? All right, thank you. Ugh. That my passive is higher because I rolled a 2 and a 3.
I'm not much help. I'm kind of hysterical right now.
I am distracted. Yeah, I mean,
You're
Mitzi,
distracted by worry.
Arvine is kind of exchanging really heavy looks with Matisse because this whole concept of somebody seeing something or having visions is eerily familiar, although a little bit different. So, yeah.
So the door seems to be an ordinary door.
Okay. All right.
I'll open the door.
You.
You want to
Swing
open
open the
the door?
doors.
Okay.
I'm really ready. To
She
get
wants out of the room,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess it looks like the two of us.
Okay,
going
so
first,
Arvine,
and-
Matisse, are you coming along?
Oh, I thought it was.
Yeah, sorry. We just didn't move your mini and you were.
We don't want to
you were
make
the
assumptions for you.
zone.
It makes an ass out of Umi.
Uzumi.
Azumi. Azumi.
Okay. So essentially, you see a forward observation deck up there.
Okay.
What does the observation deck contain? Anything like
It's got some big windows in it.
just okay? So just mostly big windows. Anything actual?
Can anything be seen because of the growth?
There's a little bit of it in here. There's some of it on the window.
But it doesn't obscure the whole entire
No.
looking at
No.
So if we look out the windows, what do we see?
Space.
Space.
The final frontier?
The final frontier. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean space.
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 Greg. Matisse hears a laugh. It's something that you recognize.
Did you just hear that?
What did you hear?
what?
I didn't hear anything.
I heard a laugh of some kind. I'm not sure, but it sounds very, very familiar to me.
It gives you a feeling of dread. You're not sure why. You're trying so hard to place it, but it makes you feel very uncomfortable. It sounds familiar to you in a way that is not good.
Janie comes into your head and says, "Are you being haunted by images of your past too?"
Yes.
Well, you haven't seen any images yet, Greg.
Well,
You
the
did-
voice registers with me, so I just
Yes.
tell her that
Yes.
it's something that I feel really concerned about.
I don't like this place.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to take you on any more salvage missions.
Do we see any? I mean, I take a quick look around with Strax just to see if there's anything of value or interest in the room. But we probably don't want to stay here, given now it's making Matisse feel uncomfortable.
There is a crate in there, and it seems to have treasure in it.
Okay.
I will investigate the crate.
Yeah,
I'll
go
help
ahead.
you.
Okay. Well, I kind of sucked at that, but that's okay. 9.
That's okay. I mean, it has a lid on it, which is basically it's not sitting on there the way it's supposed to. It's kind of cockeyed.
Okay.
Okay.
So
And from the light that you have,
Light over.
okay, I
you
shine it.
can see basically there's gold pieces and gems.
Okay. I mean,
Well-
we've been instructed to salvage, right?
We have an instruction salvage. Okay.
Did I hear you mention something about having an improved storage situation for us?
No, I didn't say anything about that.
You didn't say anything. Okay, I didn't know if that was in character or not.
But I'm
last
going to put it
adventure.
in. But I'm going to put it in the improved storage.
So we see you open this.
So
What?
yeah. You just see me open a satchel at the side and just start shoveling all the stuff in.
Would the rest of us know enough to understand what a bag of holding is? To
How big is the bag of holding, John?
It's a standard bag of holding, 500 pounds.
Right, but I mean, I think it's
it's like 10 feet by 10 feet or something, right?
well, no. You think it's there's a portable hole and there's a bag of holding.
Oh, okay.
The portable
you're
hole
right.
you
Yep.
fold it out on the floor,
Yeah.
and you have a bag of holding, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It simulates a bag of holding, and it has a bag, all
Right.
stats of a bag of holding.
So it's kind of like a laptop
Right.
size kind of a
but the
bag thing.
inner
Kind of
space.
like a small satchel.
Right. It's a
pretty
small
big,
satchel,
right?
and
It's bigger on the inside, yes.
based on the amount that he puts in there, you don't see it like change size. I mean, you don't think it's an unreasonable amount to hold in there, but you'd be able to see the shape of the satchel
Right.
change with the amount of volume.
So I kind of look at that and go, that's a cool trick.
Yeah, it's a good bag. Made it myself.
How much can you store in that thing?
I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet.
All right, so we
it's right around this time
Okay.
you guys start to hear like a skittering noise,
oh boy.
and you're not quite sure where it's coming from because like things are echoing in the ship.
Okay.
So everybody make a perception roll for me, please.
Okay.
Do I still hear that voice again? Or?
Not-
You heard the laugh and you haven't heard it since.
Okay. All right. 15.
15.
8, so base
8.
11.
Okay, base 11.
17.
17.
Nice.
Perception, you said?
Yes, please.
But if I heard anything living, I'm pulling my gun out.
Yeah, I'm drawing one of my wakasashis
19?
right away.
Okay.
I mentioned
So-
to you-
I also took a few minutes
It's-
to improve on the gun.
It's echoing throughout the entire ship, but Janie, our Clash Star Sorcerer, you think it's coming from the ceiling.
I look up.
Yeah.
It's up there.
Okay, in that room, in the room that you just came out of, suddenly the ceiling starts to break apart, and these like silver metallic looking creatures come falling down from the ceiling in that room,
They're here.
and they all see you, and they seem to take an aggressive stance and start to move towards you. So let's all roll initiative.
Okay.
defensive stance.
They're in that other room?
They're in the bigger room that you just came out of.
Okay, so we could
The one with the
close
chairs.
the door potentially.
Could potentially close the door if we're fast
Oh,
enough.
Yeah.
really?
I am not fast enough.
All right, that'll do.
Can they have a s'moresy one?
Okay.
They're okay. Like, the graham cracker cookie isn't a great texture.
This I can put over here.
Are you insulting Girl Scout cookies?
No.
The lemon ones. They actually did on Food and the Girl Scout
Okay.
Yeah, I've been watching it.
Need my encounter. Where's my encounter?
the lemon on cookies, which I thought was cool.
Kinda, as I'm drawing my sword, kind of lean back to Matisse and say, "Is this anything that you've encountered before?"
It's not anything directly that I've encountered, but I did hear something that really disturbs me, and I just
Right.
don't.
Okay.
It's very familiar.
Yeah.
I'm just not sure what's going
Yeah.
on.
Initiative, Janie.
4.
You've
I'm not much better.
give you ability to figure things out about
Initiative, Matisse.
configuration.
14.
Strax.
5.
Nice. Distracted by the shinies.
Yeah.
Distracted by his sister.
Yeah.
Arvine.
20.
Just dead weight, man.
Okay.
I couldn't roll a good
And initiative for my dudes.
Well, we're still young.
I know.
Is using the communicator going to be considered a use an item action?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, we probably
Yeah, I
do
don't
want to
know.
let them know.
Yeah, I
what's
don't know if
going
you
on.
had time to do it
Kind of
before
me-
we started.
kind of in the middle of something at the
Probably
moment, though.
not. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
A little busy.
it's so easy to do. We could just say it's a bonus action.
Okay.
Because maybe they can tell us how many
Do you
there
take
are.
her? Do you take him?
That they can detect them.
You're married. Kiss.
All right.
Love
Setting
that.
up the initiative board.
It's a good scene. We're on a ship. Kinda.
We are.
It's a little weird. Bizarro ship. It's a cool shirt. The metal accents. It's pretty. Tactile thing, right?
Yeah. Oh, I don't need a necklace because it's got it built in.
Yeah. Had to have my lady in Bedford make it so I had nails again today, so I can hopefully
Oh, those are
fix
cute.
my other ones. Yeah, it was all different colors I have, so I was like, fun.
Okay.
I just chopped all my nails off because everyone knew please.
So initiative order is Arvine, Matisse, the creatures, Strax, and Janie.
Woo! Janie, pulling up the rear.
I'm gonna wait
That's
for
not
That's
bad.
not
Give
bad.
Give
the
them chance
lay
to
of the
move in.
land because I want to have a feel for whether I think closing the door is going to help.
You think that, as I said, the doors are sort of old and in disrepair. You don't think it would take them long to get through the door, but you could close it.
Oh, that could give us a couple of minutes or two.
Do the doors slide side to side? Are they like pocket doors?
No.
No, they open inward toward that room.
Inward toward that room.
Yep.
Okay.
So we would probably run risk of getting trapped.
I mean, if they're,
The door doesn't open out; it opens towards us.
It opens towards you, correct?
I mean, if it's
Doors open inward.
can I swing the door so that it basically narrows the opening to 5 feet, so they can only come in through like a 5-foot area? Like if I swing it halfway closed or something.
Probably have to find some way to brace
That's
the door.
Yeah, without
Yeah.
bracing the door, you don't think
Okay.
it's going to do much.
Do I see anything that could brace it in the room?
Maybe the crate that was just full of treasure, but other than that, no.
Okay. All right. So then on.
Is there a chair in the room?
Just block it with your body. That's what you're there for, right?
That took you a minute.
Right.
Well, you were making a critical role reference, which did surprise me.
A chair.
Good for
Nice.
Love you.
That actually came up last night when we watched it. So I guess I will step in kind of right. This is probably a good position to be in. I'm going to stand right there and I'll draw the second Wakizashi and basically
Excuse you.
ready for them to come to me with one Wakizashi to
Okay.
attack. So the first one that comes in reach, I'm going to attack it with a Wakizashi.
All right, let me actually get the minis and put them out there on the map.
That's good. Thank you.
What? You actually get to see what we're fighting?
Crazy pants. Greg, you like the wine?
Talk.
You like the wine?
It's good.
Pretty good.
They're shiny.
I gave you the astronaut.
Because I'm out of this room.
You are out of this world. Out of this world. Really? Don't put your pee-pee on the mic.
Someone
Might
should
get
take a
pregnant.
picture of this, really. Sarah, take a...
Is the ship made out of wood?
It is.
It is. Okay.
Well, actually,
Are there woodchucks on the ship?
it's a
man.
combination of wood and metal.
Okay, so fire might not be the best thing right now.
Were you taking a picture of me?
Yes.
Why?
Take a picture.
You're taking a picture of me.
How to come
Because
out.
I do
You don't
that.
need pictures of me, especially with my chin all
We
like.
need pictures of everybody.
I take pictures of people taking.
That end of the map is so far away.
I roll.
Whose fault's that?
All right, so Arvine, our Asimar fighter, has readied.
Yep, I'm basically going to let them start to funnel themselves.
Yep. And then it is Matisse, our diva paladin.
Diva.
I will also ready my action when someone comes within my reach to.
What are you using?
I have
You-
a laser pistol.
You think fire is bad?
Well, you have the range to shoot them right now.
Oh, okay.
But if you want to be ready with your laser sword, that's different. That's
I'll try the pistol now.
You're going to use the pistol?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to take a shot at the creatures right now.
all right.
It's going to be 16 to hit.
16 will hit.
And
The pistol only does
12. That's not bad.
Yeah.
3d6.
Wait, what?
3d6 is what it says. So.
I have laser pistols, not 3d6.
do you
Laser pistol's a d4.
Oh. Then
Do you have javelins or something? I thought that you changed up your ranged weapon. Because you don't. Laser pistol's a dex weapon. You're a strength fighter.
Pause for math check.
Okay, pause while Greg figures that out.
Yeah.
No, Nick came up like that, so I don't.
Did you take the javelins and not wield them?
Wield.
Because then you have to unwield the laser rifle. We established you couldn't have that. That's why it's probably still there.
Okay.
So go to equipment. Hit manage equipment. Inventory. Or you can filter by type. And uncheck the things that you're not going to be holding.
Okay. Which javelin? Javelin is the only other thing I did. Because I got rid of it since I can't use it.
It's also possible that it could be that maybe you selected some item that wasn't one of my items, because there are laser pistols and laser rifles that exist in the Dungeon Master's Guide, which may be in D&D Beyond, which are not, in my opinion, balanced against the regular rules.
Busted.
Yeah, a little bit.
So I made up my own.
Totally dissed.
Oh, there too.
All right.
What? I don't even know what that was.
I have no idea what John is doing.
Oh, God.
I usually just ignore John.
So you got your javelins.
Yeah.
The laser weapons in the Dungeon Master's Guide aren't meant to be balanced with the
Yeah.
with
See if I probably
starting equipment.
have
Yes.
chosen that, but
Yeah, so I think the javelins was what we said would be the... I think you get javelins or you get hand axes or something like that.
javelins.
Yeah. So you want to huck a javelin at one of them, or do you want to
Why
wait
not?
ready with
I'm
your
gonna
laser
just
sword?
ready because
Yeah.
they don't do enough damage.
Yeah, so laser sword.
So you're readying for your laser sword?
Yeah.
Okay. So Matisse is readying a laser sword.
Do you want to stay there or move up or anything?
I'll move up a little bit.
Up a little bit. Not to there. Any closer than that, and you'll be in hitting range. So
Right. And if she goes any closer, it'll disable my ability to swing at them unless they come in right between us. So.
which is
Right.
which is going to happen anyway.
It probably
There was
will.
no avoiding that.
Yeah,
All right,
there's
John.
one.
Since those guys are way at the other end of the map, why don't you have the little one there?
This
Yep.
one?
Move right up to whoever is up in the front there. Right there.
Right there.
So whoever that is that Matisse right there?
Yes.
Okay. Take your swing with your laser sword. Diva Paladin with a laser sword.
We haven't protected our crunchies very well.
Is 15 to hit?
15 to
Wasn't
hit.
much we could do about that.
Your laser sword just barely clips on the side and deflects off of its hard surface.
What? Sorry.
Excuse me. As I was saying, you just deflect off the side of it, and it doesn't seem to penetrate the other creature's hide.
All right.
I didn't think it was going to play because I had it on silent. Sorry.
It's okay.
All right. So you did your ready to action, and yours is a melee one as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll see if they come in next.
So that
time.
one's going to it just stops there and attacks you, Greg. So let's see here. Okay. Matisse is being attacked.
We're probably going to need to take more of a defensive formation if we have the chance.
AC 22.
That will hit.
You take 6 piercing damage as its front claw, it's basically like a big spike. It jams it into your leg. You take 6 piercing.
That's a lot.
That was you.
It was.
You didn't silence your phone.
I better silence.
I can't play the music if I silence my phone.
Well, clearly my phone
You actually
play
can
music.
silence the ringer usually.
Okay. So the next one moves up there.
This one.
No, the little one.
This one.
Nope.
Nope.
This
This
one?
one?
Yep.
Okay. 5, 10.
Yep.
Okay.
It's going to attack.
Okay. So they're kind of stupid.
Yes, they are not high intelligence. Let's see here.
She kept you next to me. I'm sorry.
So this one attacks Greg, or attacks Matisse. AC 20
That will hit.
Eesh.
for 7 piercing.
Eesh.
Yikes.
Are you bloodied? For the listeners, that's less than half your maximum hit points.
I am.
You are.
You want to put a bloodied marker on him, please?
No.
Here's your blood.
Okay. All right. So then, the big one that is closest to the left side, my left side of the table. Yep. It's gonna move through that little dude. Yep. Goes right there, and then
All right, so
then Arvine gets to make an attack.
okay.
And you're using a laser sword as well.
Yeah,
Sorry,
no,
you're using a
wakizashi.
wakizashi.
Yeah.
Wakizashi.
Oh, which I need a dice. Dice are good.
Maka bless you.
All right, that's gonna hit for AC 25,
25 will hit with the wakizashi.
and that is gonna hit for 5. Actually, yeah, I rolled that right. So 5
You need letters on these guys.
piercing.
Yes, we're going to put our letter markers. So that guy's going to be A.
A.
So A takes 5.
It takes 5. Is it bloody?
Yes,
Okay.
5.
No, it is not bloodied.
Oh.
Okay, so then it's you slash it across the leg. You see some weird blue blood come out of it.
Okay.
Ew.
Then it tries to attack you back.
Okay.
Give an attack, and I'll attack you back.
AC 16.
That'll miss.
Okay. So you move out of the way as the spike hits the floor in front of you. All right. So the rest of them are just going to kind of crowd around the doorway there.
So just kind
5, 10. Actually, one of those guys can make it through. If he does difficult terrain.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah, so send one of the little guys through there.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay, and then the rest of them are just going to huddle up around the door there. It doesn't matter what order you put them in. Okay. So that
ready to
one
get in.
is going to attack Arvine. AC 21
That will hit.
for 4 piercing.
Eek. Okay.
Hit you in the foot with a spike.
All right.
Okay. Strax, our Hobgoblin Artificer, you are up.
Go for flanking, man.
Yeah, but he's bloody. Can you do anything about being bloody?
I
Yes, she
can
can.
do my heal myself.
You have lay on hands, Greg? Yeah.
Okay.
She's
Because
got
if you got something you can do about being
Yeah.
bloody, then I am going to
Yeah.
forget the stupid pistol. We're gonna glaive him.
You're gonna
glaive.
ask him a question.
We're gonna halberd him. Halberd that one in the middle. Disadvantage.
John, you roll out of the tray.
Because they bounce. So they're both 18 anyway.
Nice.
18 plus 23.
23 will hit with the halberd.
Albert.
Halberd. For 13 damage. That's
Nice. Jeez.
13 damage. Is this on A?
No, on this guy.
On the little dude?
The little dude that I had advantage on.
Okay. Could you put a letter D on that little guy?
He gets the D.
Yeah,
Yes, the D.
I'm sorry, John. What was the damage?
13.
13. Oh, wait. Just take him off the board. You split that thing in
Nicely
two.
done.
that's
Oh, thank goodness these
dead.
things are
We're dead.
crunchy.
D's dead, babe. D's dead. All right.
He's dead. Dead. Jim. Dead.
That is action. You said bonus action. I could activate the.
Yes, you can.
You
Okay.
guys are in a really nice code right
So
now.
I shall do so. Say, hey, Hal. Looks like we have rather nasty, shiny things in here that are attacking people. Probably want to keep people away for a moment until we get these cleaned up.
Very interesting, Strax. Thank you.
She's so calm.
That's Hal for you.
Okay, anything else?
I think that's all I've got to play with right now. So,
Janie?
gee,
See? I figured you would think of that. You were just
New to
talking.
me.
You were just talking about it. I was like,
new to you.
ooh, this couldn't be any more perfect.
You actually want to move within striking range?
Yeah,
Oh, I
for
see.
reasons.
Oh, okay. Yep, I see reasons.
So I
I see reasons.
throw out my hands with the thumbs touching, and a sheet of flame shoots forth.
Burning hands.
Burning hands. Dexterity saving throw.
Clash
all
Star
of them.
Sorcerer.
Yeah, which should be all of them. Yep, she can hit them all with the cone, I think. Do we have the
It's a 15
templates?
foot.
15 foot?
Yep, I know the template. That is all of them.
Even though one on
Other
the...
than one? I think
the
you
one on the
won't get that one, right?
Because doesn't it
Because
go
there's-
this way?
Hold on, I'm going to get the template out.
You have your choice. You can basically use the template however you want. There's 2 different ones, so that's probably your best one.
Wait, what?
No, this is the corner template.
Oh, that's the corner. Never mind.
where's
That's the line one.
forward template.
There we go. So you can get all but this one on John's side.
Okay.
That's pretty sweet. Excellent. Nicely done,
So
Sorcerer.
Dex saving throw.
For 6 of them, all but one of the big silver ones.
Okay. All right, so...
So this is
Right there. So we'll start there. Deck save. Do you have the damage, Sarah?
Not yet.
this is the one that doesn't get it.
Nice!
Oh my god.
Okay, so starting in the back row closest to you, John. Yep, here we go. What's the DC, Sarah?
13.
Fail. Next one. Succeed.
Damn it.
Next one. Fail. Succeed. Succeed. Succeed.
Okay, so made it, didn't.
Yeah.
16.
Whoa. 16.
16 or 8.
16 or 8.
Yeah.
Or 8.
So these two take 16.
Those two take 16. So the little one gets totally fried up.
Toasted.
And then we'll call that big guy B.
Okay.
That guy took 16, right? The big
He
one?
did.
Yep.
That one is bloodied. B is bloodied.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And so
A took 8.
A took 8. A is bloodied.
Okay.
And then all the other little guys took 8.
Okay. Put C on the big guy that was not even in the...
Okay.
Flame.
So
Flame,
he's
yeah.
not even damaged yet.
Oops. Up the
Okay.
sides of the face.
And then E, F, G, and H.
Are they all bloody?
Those are the
just
ones
be
that took
EFG.
8. Oh, sorry. E, F, G.
E. Are they bloody or not? With the 8 damage?
Yes.
Okay. And G. Brought to you by the letter G.
Brought to you by the letter fire.
This is awesome. Awesome.
So our Kalastar Sorcerer...
Feeling
I
better.
can speak well.
Yeah.
Plus all of them except for one with fire. Kills one, bloodies a bunch of the other ones, and then makes a roll for a wild surge.
Oh, right.
Oh boy. Oh god. Oh god.
No wild surge.
No wild surge.
1 to 4.
Oh, you rolled a
We're not
5.
doing 50% of this one.
No. That was only for the play
On the
test.
play test.
Well, I thought it was up to 5, so I thought I
No,
saw
1 to
5 and I was
4.
like, oh shoot.
No, it was an 8.
Here we go.
Okay,
A
good job,
fireball would have
Janie.
taken them all out.
And us. Nicely
What?
done.
Oh, you want... He was signaling for me
Carnage.
to make a picture
Picture lady!
after he yelled at me for having my phone out.
For making noise.
Your butt
Making
makes
your
noise when it farts,
Whoa.
which is a lot.
That's a proud Janie moment right there.
It is.
Pretty
I figured you want to document that, so. Okay, so we are back up. We're back up to round 2.
He has a whole playlist of sounds queued up, just so you know.
Great. Great. John is so
He
going to
wanted us to
die.
play with our computers.
Not John's
right?
character. John is going to die.
I need another
So we are back up to round 2,
more.
and we
I'm gonna eat
have
this whole down thing.
A, E, G,
Sometimes
B,
white.
Okay.
and F, and they are all bloodied.
Alright, so Arvine is going to swing on A with a Wakazashi.
All right, Arvine, go for it.
Critical! And thank God, because I rolled minimum damage.
Starting off with the minimum.
You can't. Oh no, you can't.
Can't.
reroll that.
No, not. This is not great. Really?
Oh, geez.
I don't think
I rolled
we have
2
much
1.
left.
Okay, so that is gonna do 6.
Wow, double ones.
Yeah, I know. Sneak eyes.
Big eye.
6 on who?
So 6 on A.
Okay.
Still standing.
Yeah,
Dang.
you slash it, and a whole bunch of that blue blood comes out,
Okay,
but it's still moving.
She's gonna swing up with the offhand.
So you're doing Katana Wakazashi now,
Is that cocked?
or is it okay? Is it Katana Wakazashi?
It's just Wakazashi's because I don't have
Oh,
dual
okay.
wielder yet. I
Gotcha.
can't. I have to use light weapons.
Sure. Okay.
So AC 15 to hit.
15 to hit. Bounces off the hide.
Okay. So I am going to action surge. 'Cause
Action
I'm
surge.
level 2, so I can
Makes
do that.
one single weapon.
No,
attack.
No,
this
those
is
are different.
Oh, it's
this
different.
one actually gets me a full. Well, actually, it only gets me one single weapon attack because the offhand attack is
Sorry,
a
I've got
bonus
spaghetti
action.
brain.
But it's still.
Well, there's action point and action surge, so
Yeah.
it's very easy to confuse.
Yes, well. But I've also got spaghetti brain.
Okay.
It's like.
It's you've got 2 cups of coffee brain,
Oh.
Can I have those 15-foot cone templates, sir?
No.
shots of vodka.
You're mine.
That is AC less, so this is not my day. That dice might
Moves
be
out of the
fired
way and
for
you slash
now.
the floor.
Yep.
Precious.
All right, so boo, wasted
Oh, I have
attack.
to mark off that spell slot.
Yeah. All right, that's it for me.
The only wasted attack is the one he didn't make.
Matisse.
I should probably try to heal myself, but I think I
here's
need
some-
that attack.
Yeah, we need to thin numbers. People can get you on your feet if they have to.
All right, so
If you get knocked down, I'll get you back up again.
another laser
We'll never
sword.
let them keep you down.
Laser sword
I
attack.
don't have any heals yet.
Make sure you talk softly but more loudly.
Laser sword attack.
There we go.
Thank you.
Matisse is very.
Another one.
That
Oh
dice
no.
is going into dice jail.
Is that the same die? You should not use that die.
That dice is
That
fired for the
sucks.
night.
You want an action point and make another?
It sort of skitters and jumps up in the air, and your laser sword goes under it.
Wow.
Oh, your dice do
The
not
dice
like
hate
it.
us
What is this?
tonight?
What is this? An action point attack? Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was he rolled a 3 on the die.
So it's an 8.
So it's an 8. Okay. So again, it moves out of the way. You slash. And this one's a little bit too dexterous for you, though.
They'll turn around. It's boop.
It's okay.
You actually hear that laughter, Greg. Again,
Oh,
almost as if mocking you.
he's being a jerky jerk tonight.
He is.
Did you feed him jerky? Because he's jerky.
All right. So the bad guys. Let's see who is there. So
Let's see. We got the big guy. People in attack position are A, E, and F.
okay. So E and F are going to attack that individual who I think is
Matisse.
This would be Matisse.
Matisse. Okay. So they're going to attack Matisse. So attack number 1. So, what are people's passives? Okay, I got those there. Everybody make a perception check for me
Oh boy.
as I do this attack on Matisse.
Okay.
And if you get lower than your passive, just give me your passive.
All right. 16.
16,
13.
13,
20.
20,
Nice.
12.
12. Okay. So, Matisse, you can see the way that they're fighting that there seems to be something about the proximity of them being together that's making them have much more accuracy.
Pack tactics.
So you get hit on AC 23
Yep.
for 5 piercing.
Still bloody.
Oh, yeah.
Are you still up?
And then the other one attacks you. Oh, AC 12.
That will miss.
You put your shield in the way, and that one big claw clangs off your shield. Okay, and then A is going to
As pick of the litter.
right, but again, you see the way that they're at least Matisse, you kind of recognize the way their pack tactics are working, and all those guys are around you, so that one's going to attack you as well.
Ugh.
Do I tell them? It looks like they're attacking.
You can talk on your turn. You can get like 10 words in on your turn according to the rules.
Yeah, I mean, we noticed it too, that they're just ganging up on you.
No.
Yeah, but you don't know what the
Yeah.
you don't know what the
He thought
advantage
about
is
it,
because
yeah.
I had him roll and he got the high roll.
Yeah.
So AC 13.
I will also miss.
Okay, this time you move out of the way and it hits the ground next to you. All right, so then it is Strax.
Good lord.
I don't have any healing yet. But we do have healing potions.
We gotta kill that thing and step into the space so that they can't have as many around us anymore.
You didn't perceive
Right.
the pack tactic.
Right. I'd still, I mean, blocking up the hallway is a pretty instinctive thing, but if you want to roll that that's meta or not, that's up to you guys.
You guys do whatever you want. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't understand what the pack tactics is.
Yeah.
Matisse does, but you guys don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
You do see all three of them attack him, so you might want to move him because he's
I
being
do see
attacked.
I also see one guy standing right next to Janie. So he
Yo.
Understood.
so he gets the halberd.
So Janie and Strax
Janie
are
first.
brother and sister, even though they're different races, but we'll explain that later.
Maybe.
Interesting.
Maybe.
So I
Someone's
don't
gonna
have
ask
advantage
you,
on this one.
You guys are
but-
adoptive at some point. It's going to come up.
See, I got to get a better try. This one's too low. 8. AC 13 is probably not going to do it.
Man, we're
Nope.
rolling crap. Oh,
What's up two of its pincers that kind of blocks your halberd?
Robert.
oh, Janie.
Have we got any bonus action shenanigans? I
2 out of 3 of my spell slots, though.
Don't even know what's in here really.
But they're kicking the crap out of us.
I do.
Things that
Well, they're kicking the crap out of Matisse.
if I could get in there.
I'd rather. No, I'm going to do something a little out of character for Strax, but not much. I'm going to bonus action cast Sanctuary on poor Matisse, who's getting his ass handed to her.
His ass handed to her.
I'm working on my genders, all right?
Them.
Them.
They, them.
So do you want to call out a brief instruction as to how that works? Because otherwise he won't know.
Basically, so I reach into a pouch and I throw this weird little dust over you that just kind of glitters and shimmers and makes it kind of hard to track you. With Sanctuary, anybody who targets him must make a Wisdom saving throw or choose a new target.
Okay, and if they can't, the attack's wasted, right?
Correct.
Okay. So again, do you express this to to Matisse in some way?
Nah, job's done. Let's just keep going.
Okay. Janie.
Just
It's too bad.
be grateful. I don't have too many of
I
these.
can't be where Matisse is, so I could cast Thunderclap.
True that.
Yeah. Because that would hit everything within a 5-foot range of me, including my brother. I don't want to burn another spell slot. What?
I was just making fun of Greg.
His dice rolls.
Oh.
His dice hate him. It's, you'll get your criticals. They'll come
It's
out
Friday
again.
Follies.
I'm gonna reach out and touch the guy in front of me.
Shocking grasp.
Oh, are they metal?
Right there, they're metallic.
Yeah, is that
AC
advantage?
20.
Good enough.
Is that
Who needs
advantage because of
advantage?
what they're? I think it's if they're wearing metal armor, it's with
Yeah.
advantage.
They're not.
AC 20.
Yes, that hits.
Okay. For 7.
7 lightning.
Yeah, 7 lightning.
It's swinging that pincer around, trying to hit you, and you grab it, and you're like. All right, which letter was that?
On A.
An A.
A is,
A?
is 7 lightning. So you
7
grab a hold of
lightning.
that pincer and you electrocute it, and it just falls to the ground dead.
Nicely done, Jane.
You have a bad habit of grabbing weapons.
Good work.
Probably not a good thing.
And Wild surge roll.
Oh no. Okay,
Good.
now sir.
I do not wild surge.
Okay.
Kind of want to turn into a sheep again.
That might be helpful, actually.
So we are at round 3, top of the initiative order. We have 4 bloodied enemies. They are Kruthiks. And we have one of them that is not bloodied, that hasn't actually been hit at all. And we have 1 bloodied party member,
Which is Matisse.
Right.
which is Matisse. Yes. So top of round 3,
All right.
we have Arvine, our Asimar fighter.
All right. I'm gonna step up.
Get some ASMR!
Yeah. I mean, Matisse, you've seen me use this powder before, so I don't
On
know
me.
if you've guessed at its effects, though. I've never actually stated what they were.
Okay.
I would probably have a somewhat good idea because of
You'd
having
know-
lived a bunch of...
You'd know it's defensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured that
Lived
was
a
what I
bunch
would
of
have to do.
lifetimes.
Yeah, move through Janie. So what do I want to do?
Oh wait, shit! There's an effective sanctuary that I always missed.
Okay.
It ends if you make an attack.
That's what I was trying to get at, John.
Okay. No.
About saying things to him so he doesn't break it.
Oh.
Like calling out,
I
like,
did-
like,
'cause
like
I
don't
didn't-
attack your enemies.
He's also one of our chief damage dealers.
Yeah.
Well, Janie would
yeah.
clearly know how it works because he's used it on her before.
If
So I could
had
use
act-
my bonus action to tell him not to attack.
Well, on your turn, you
Yeah,
can say that you did
yeah.
it.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what I'm
Yes.
saying is
Okay.
like I'm
If I had
rewinding.
said,
I just went. So Janie told him not to attack.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
if I had properly read my spells, then I probably would have said
Haven't
something.
heard that.
But I don't. I am
Read the
derping my
card,
spell.
John.
Yeah.
I was so
Janie
confused.
told
It's like if you
Matisse not
attack,
to
you break
attack.
it. I'm like, John, you want to say anything to him? Nope. Like, okay. But you hadn't read that part apparently, so.
I missed it.
Yeah.
I
All right.
completely
So
derped.
yeah.
Matisse.
Oh, John. All right. So I'm gonna swing on E because he's right in front of me.
All right. E is bloodied, being attacked
Ready?
by a
Wakazashi.
Wakazashi.
Because of dice.
Okay, that's gonna hit for AC. Let's see here, 22.
22 will hit.
And then that's gonna hit for 7.
7. Okay, you slash a huge gash on that one and it falls dead.
Nice. Okay. So then,
We still have B, C, F, and G, right?
We got F and G, man.
B, C, F, and G. Okay.
right. So she's gonna, without missing a beat, just swing back up at F.
Okay.
F.
F you F.
Yeah. Right.
We F.
What the F?
Again, that is gonna be an AC 11.
AC 11.
That is
Slashes off the hide, but doesn't seem to
going
take purchase.
Miss. Oh man. So I'm gonna. If I step forward, I'm gonna end up taking even more attacks. So. I'm gonna
Take it.
No, I'm gonna stay right there because then the most that can attack us at one time is 2, rather than 3. So, I will hold.
Okay, so you're good?
Yes.
All right, Matisse, our Diva Paladin.
So she attacks. Does
Yeah.
it also do it?
So
if she
if you-
casts a
I am
spell?
going to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
It said, if the
Okay.
warrior creature makes an attack, casts a spell that affects an enemy, or deals damage to another creature. So, yeah, you can do whatever you want to your. You can touch yourself all you like, and it's not going to affect the spell.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thanks.
you could also
Right.
step out of the way
Yeah.
I could do
Yeah.
to back off the hate.
Although she'd provoke.
But the sanctuary means that they'd have to make a.
She knows there's a chance that the magic will protect her.
Yeah. It's
It's up to you if you want to take the risk.
Yeah.
I'm just going to do my...
Now,
Cure
one
Wounds.
other thing of Paladin 101, you also have lay on hands and stuff, so you can save those slots for possible smites if you want to heal yourself via other means.
What's the recharge on
That's-
Lay of Hands? Short rest? Long rest?
It's a long rest, I
Because I
believe.
think it's a long Paladin. I forget.
I can look. I'll look.
Yeah. But
It's
we
a
also,
long rest.
yeah,
so
we
I
all have potions
10.
too, though.
Yeah, true. You
Yeah.
can just cough them. You could.
Yeah.
Do you want to use your lay on
Potion
hands,
or-
or do you want to use a
20 choices.
a spell or a potion? What do you want to do, Greg?
Let's see. I will try the potion.
I can't even understand how.
Weird random noises are coming from John's annoying laptop because John is annoying.
Weird random noises are coming from your face because you're talking.
That's true.
Ouch.
Stop making fun of my brother.
Spicy.
I'm
Spicy.
gonna fart into the microphone again.
Please do. That was hilarious.
Well, then you have to spit your own stick cloud again.
Yeah, that was a terrible idea.
Love you, Greg. Sorry.
What?
I'm being distracting.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Greg. What was it that you're doing?
I'm gonna use
Do the spell?
potion.
A potion.
Potion?
Yeah.
Pop potion.
Oh,
Wait, whoa.
it's only 2d4.
Whoa. There's no healing potion that you have that is 44.
It's 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah, just pick up 2 of those dice and just roll 2 of them.
5,
I know.
6,
7. So 7.
7.
7.
7. 7.
So you drink a potion, you heal yourself, and
You're so bloody?
hold on.
holding.
How did I get the wrong?
Got the wrong item.
Yep.
Sorry, Greg. They have the mass healing potions and stuff, so you probably just clicked the wrong button.
All right. So
He's still technically bloody.
yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And your turn is over?
I think
Are
that's
you
all I
going to
can.
move at all, or are you going to stay there?
I'm gonna stay there.
Okay.
I think.
Okay. So then it is the Kruthik's turn. Alright, so move B up in there.
Up in hair, up in hair.
There you go. And move his marker, please.
No.
He doesn't deserve a marker.
Okay. So let's see. That one's going to attack. That is Arvine, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Arvine is being attacked.
Arvine has the artful pose.
Right.
She's taller than everyone because she's in the air.
Yeah.
AC 19.
That will hit.
6 piercing damage.
Okay.
Gets you right in the stomach.
Ouch.
Okay, and then the little one, was that F?
Yep.
In front of Matisse, goes for Matisse.
That can't really attack me.
Oh wait, it has to make
Wisdom.
what's the wisdom save, John?
The wisdom save is 14.
Wisdom save 14. Here we go for wisdom save 19.
He gets the target.
Okay, making the attack. AC 23
Jesus.
That will hit me.
You're rolling hot.
for 4 piercing.
It's better than it was.
Oops.
And those are the only guys that can get in there right now. So those other 2 guys will just C will file in behind F there, and then we will move on to Strax.
Excellent.
With his reach. Yay. Halberd.
Strax will hacks on F. Sure. See if we can knock out the chunky one.
Using a halberd on F, who is bloodied,
He's going to get the F and axe.
which means he's at less than half of his hit points. Or it is at less than half of its hit points. That's cocked. You gotta roll it again.
It was up against the wall, but I couldn't tell if it was cocked or not.
Sounds like it was cocked.
No.
Yes. If it's not lying flat, it's cocked. When is that not how it works?
Wait, couldn't tell if it was lying flat or not. That's
If you have to shake the tray, it's cocked.
Fine, jeez. You just didn't want it to hit.
You still want to roll on the tray.
I am derping at dice tonight. Jeez.
Okay.
Not still.
Still good.
17.
It's still good.
17
I
hits.
don't know how I feel about John's technique.
Oh,
I was thinking
Stop
that
it.
too. My brain went right there.
The fat
Seven.
dice rolling method. 7 damage.
7.
7 on F.
Love you, John.
With his
Sorry.
reachy halberd.
You cut off 3 of that thing's legs and it falls dead.
Nice.
Did that
Good work. There we go, Strax.
Yay, you made a hole for me.
Whoa.
I don't want to go there either.
Whoa.
Wow.
That's a
Anything else,
different
Strax?
show.
No,
Is that our
that'll do.
show?
Janie?
Ah, jeez, my boob just hit the microphone.
Stop hitting the microphone with your booby.
Dude, I can't help it.
Hey,
They're
what are you
just
running
there.
They are huge tracts of
Hey,
land.
careful.
Huge tracks
Huh?
of
Be
land.
careful. I'm running up in the middle of the pack. In the middle of a bunch of them.
Burning hands?
Burning hands! Dex, saving throw.
She can still get 2 of them. That's, I think.
Actually, I'm wondering if she can get all 3.
And if I do a cone, I think I can get all 3.
I think technically if she catches from this corner, she can get 1.
What-
You took my tablets away.
She can attack from any face. That's alright.
I can't put it over myself.
No.
No.
No, you can't.
No, the other template.
It's on the face, though. Is that allowed?
That's weird. This has never come up before.
Because it's technically from a corner of a square she's on.
Sure, I guess. That's fine.
We'll figure it out later.
I don't really.
Burn an 8.
I don't really care to split hairs over it right now.
Burn an 8!
All right. So dexterity saves. You said it was 16 or 13 or
13.
13. Okay. So
CBG.
so B, dex save on B. Succeeds. Dex save on G. Fails. And then on C,
Who finally takes a hit.
succeeds.
Okay, so 8 on the fail, 4 on the succeeds. Not
Well, the little guy took.
So G gets burned up by your fire.
that monster's on fire.
And then,
And then those 2 take 4.
and
Oh.
then,
And then
Ah.
No.
I do not wild surge.
okie dokie.
Okay. Is he bloody?
C is not bloodied.
You only took 4.
Yeah, they're.
It's the question must be asked.
And the question was answered. I went 5, 10, 15 to get there, right?
5, 10, 15. Yes.
So I can go back.
You'll
Oh, no,
take it
they'll-
up.
And you'll get attacked by 2 of them.
Okay. Never mind.
Okay, so we are at the top of round 4. We have Monster B is bloodied, Monster C is not bloodied, and on the party side, Matisse, our Diva Paladin, is bloodied.
Okay.
So Arvine, top of round 4, SMR fighter, here we go.
5, 10, 15, 20.
You'll take an opportunity.
You will.
Go over here.
Dang.
Oh, you'll take it there too.
I'll take it there too. Oh man.
I would just take it. But
I hesitate because they hit so hard. That's oh man.
well, you could still go 5, 10, 15 and get behind one of them
So
so they
start
could get
setting
flanking.
it up. Yeah. And I'll be opening myself up to multiple attacks, but yeah, that's probably. I'm gonna make a normal attack and then I'll move after. All right. So
Making an attack on B.
on B.
All right, so
Nice,
Monster
if he
B.
can finish off B.
Yep.
Monster B who is bloodied. Wakazashi.
Okay, so AC. Darn it, AC 15 again.
AC darn it. Clang off its hard carapace.
It's hard.
Man,
It's hard carapace.
I hate. Okay, offhand again.
Offhand again.
That's right.
How you doing over there, Matisse?
All right, that's going to be AC 19 to hit,
19 will hit.
and that's going to hit for. Let's see here, 6. 6 slashing.
Okay, you cut off one of its back legs, but it's still up.
Oh, man. All right. Let's go big or go home. Now we will do action point.
Action point.
Boink.
Boink, boink.
Single weapon attack.
But what if?
Or
there
a
is-
cantrip or a bonus action spell or move up to your speed for the listeners.
But what if you have a
John.
a
Stop,
a
John.
trait
No.
that
No.
lets you?
Stop.
No.
Stop.
All right. That's going to hit for AC 21.
21 will hit.
And that's going to hit for 5.
5. Okay, you slice off a bunch of the other legs, and this time it stops moving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank goodness. All right. So now I'm going to move out here and basically try to set up flanking with whoever wants to stay there.
Come one more, because then Matisse or
Here.
Strax can get in there.
Okay. Yeah, good idea.
Whereas I'm not in a
Good
really
idea.
good spot.
Yeah.
No more pack tactics from my Kruthix.
There's no more pack.
All right, Matisse.
A pack of one is still a pack.
Singular
Go flank that SOB
I may be hurting, but I
Diva
need to go for
Paladin.
an attack.
with advantage.
You're gonna go in. Attacking.
I'm gonna kill the MF.
He's gonna attacking.
Kill it hard.
Kill it dead.
Better than dead. Better.
17 to hit.
17. It does hit.
And that's gonna be for 9.
9.
This is on C.
9.
9.
9. 9. 9.
Okay, so your laser sword bloodies C.
Busty.
What's your strength?
16.
Okay.
Anything else, Matisse?
I'm gonna move out of the way.
Probably step over that way.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, if you move right. Yeah, I guess that lets somebody else get into flanking.
Yeah.
It's the Congo line, John.
Okay, so that Krithik, still smelling blood, will go after the bloodied Diva Paladin.
Who is no longer sanctuary, did you?
Oh man.
It's okay, well.
AC
Your
24
attack dissipated the cloud of shiny stuff.
Hit me.
for 7 piercing.
Oh, I'm down.
And you're down.
Oh no.
Oh, Matisse is unconscious. The Diva Paladin. Okay, and then it is Strax, our Hobgoblin Artificer.
Dreaming about.
Finish it.
There's that.
I told you I didn't like this place.
She did say that.
She did it. Okay. Time to halberd it
Albert.
for AC 21
AC 21 will hit.
for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12.
Yes.
Okay, you slash its legs out from underneath it and then bring it around and chop it right on top of the head. And completely kill that
Very
guy.
nice. All right.
All right, and that is the last bad guy. So we are out of combat.
Out of combat. All right.
Jeannie runs over and shoves a healing potion down your throat.
Healing potion probably is a better idea than a spell slot, so yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I still have one, so I will use it
Yeah.
on you.
Okay.
Do I have to
Signature.
roll that because I'm using it on him?
You just have to show that you used it. If you
Traditionally.
click on it, I think it'll let you say use.
That's not what I'm asking.
No, traditionally, the person who uses it rolls it, but it doesn't really matter much.
Correct.
Where is my healing potion? Potion of healing. 2d4.
I mean, he can't use it. He's unconscious. He can't
Right.
roll. He can't roll dice. Yes, thank you, chicken lady.
Oh,
Oh, well, it gets you on your.
6. It'll get you on your feet.
yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to remove it because I've used it.
Well, we're still alive, Hal.
Right.
Guess you're wondering.
Why did it give me 1 extra?
I'm glad to hear that, Strax.
Healing.
You're creepy.
I love it.
I don't like that bitch.
All right. right, so
I've been so looking forward to role-playing her.
Have we, is there anybody at this table who has not seen 2001 Space Odyssey?
I've actually not seen the whole thing.
I haven't
I've
seen
only
the
ever
whole
seen
thing,
bits
but
and
I know
pieces.
who
Really?
the guy is.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm familiar
We're gonna
with
have
it,
to do
but
that.
yeah.
That's okay.
I would love to watch it
Yeah.
again.
I'm gonna take care of everything. For you.
Everybody's
No spoilers,
dead,
no spoilers.
Dave. They're all dead, Dave.
Yeah. All right, so you are in rough shape.
Not as creepy if it was said that way. but-
Do you want to take somebody like two of us still have healing potions? Do we want to give them to Matisse instead of using other resources to heal her?
Or you could sit and take a breather for an hour.
We could hide out and take a rest. Where do we think would be secure, though?
The room we were just in.
Does that
probably.
door actually close?
I think I can probably reach
It,
something
I mean,
up.
it closes.
Yeah.
I mean, again, it's
Okay.
kind of a
Yeah.
disheveled old wooden door, but it does
Yeah,
close.
let's try to hide out
Is
and
there
take a
any
rest.
more- Did I hear anything more when I was unconscious, or?
No, you were unconscious.
Well, you never know. Like you might
Could
be
have
in a
been
dream
dreaming.
state.
No, there was no
We
dream.
both have connections to things in our dreams.
So what now?
Yeah.
Dream state.
Oh.
Is this a character thing?
Yeah.
No, well, my
Oh, okay.
character has the dreams. His
No, mine's just.
Oh yes,
He
yeah,
has
I know.
history.
Yes, I know what you're talking about. Yes,
basically living,
yes.
yeah.
past life recollection kind of thing. Yeah, and yours are vision things.
Dreams, yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Dreams
okay.
and visions.
And I'm severed from dreams.
You're what?
Severed
Severed.
from my dreams.
The spirits.
He does not dream.
Oh, you're talking about your
I'm immune
race.
to magical spells and effects that require me to dream, like a dream spell,
Aha,
but not to spells that affect that put me to sleep.
I understand. All right.
Yeah. Anytime. Okay, so yeah, we should hide out and take a rest.
Yeah. Janie needs a little time to recover anyway.
Alright, so we close the door.
I don't know what's going on in the ship, but something seems to be here that obviously means us harm.
I make a nice little bonfire so that we can.
Okay,
fire
so
around it.
about 20 minutes into your rest, you can hear what you think are the sounds of more of the creatures moving about the ship. And they seem to be getting closer to where you are. You can hear them skittering around.
Okay.
Again, Janie, you think that maybe they're moving through the ceiling.
I think they're still above us, and I think there's more coming.
So
I don't
we
wanna
probably need to
have to
move.
burn anything more today.
Okay, so
But you
real
love
quick,
burning.
we aren't gonna get to do other healing. So are we gonna give her two healing potions so that she can be a little less wrapped up? Or do we want to hold them? You and I still have them. Or do you want to use your other healing, Matisse? I know you have
Check my
some
equipment here real quick.
to restore yourself. And then we gotta move.
I could probably do my lay on hands.
Okay. Which, do you need all of it?
No, I'll just take half of it.
Okay. Okay.
Doesn't help me very much.
You're still bloody, but
You're still bloody even after you take the...
yeah, he's at 11 right now.
I was down.
He was down to 6.
I was at 4, and then
Right, but you used a
got
healing
hit for
potion.
7. After that,
Right, but you used a healing
I
potion.
gave you a healing potion. Did you add that?
That doesn't make sense. If you used half of your lay on hands, you got 10 points of... Or... Oh, you only got 5.
5, yeah.
Oh. Yeah. I would say that you should use more, because otherwise you're just going to get knocked unconscious again if we get in another fight.
I mean, I will hand off my healing potions.
So,
5. That's something.
yeah.
I mean, I will also hand you my healing potion in case you need it,
There's only 6 down now.
so you can put that in your
Yeah, put it in your inventory.
inventory.
Yeah. Okay. So we're...
John, is your bonfire still burning?
It's a potion of healing.
I can put it out at any time, but
It's going to spend air, though.
I'm just asking you how long you're keeping it up. Janie hears the Here's
Yeah,
the
there could be
creature moving
drawing
around.
So you should put it out.
Yeah,
Put it out.
alright.
Do you put it out?
Annie stomps it out.
Okay.
All right, so we need to move on.
I like a good bonfire.
Yeah, but if it's drawing the monsters to us, that's not good. We can't
We
survive.
don't know that.
She heard them approaching.
Sure. Could be any reason for that.
Right, but you don't want to be tactically foolish when we already got the crap kicked out of
There's
us.
a bonfire. Let's go.
So you guys are you leaving the room?
Yeah, I think we have to. You
Well,
said they're approaching. What I'm
not
getting from
accomplishing
that is
anything
it
in here.
sounds like if we
Yeah,
wait there,
it sounds like
we're
it's
going to
getting.
get
It sounds like the
attacked.
noise is getting louder.
Okay, so what do you think we should do? Do you want to go through this door or this door? You want to just keep going to the right?
Well, first, going to step out. Head on out. Anything heading out of the room?
Okay.
You open the door and you walk out.
So we
and,
follow.
Okay. Everybody heads on out of the room.
So, Janie, do you have any preference of what door we check next?
I'm still say the closest door.
Okay. So this one?
Yep.
Okay. I'll help you, or you help me check the door to make sure it's okay.
I'm more concerned at this point of what might be behind the door, so I'm going
Right.
to perceptify the door.
Well, I'm
instead.
gonna perceptify it.
You're going to
if you're gonna
perceptify
help
the door.
me.
All right.
Yeah.
you can make one roll with advantage. That's fine.
And
Yeah,
that
she
is
rolls
gonna
well.
be AC, or sorry, not AC, but 23.
23.
Yeah.
Again, same standard sort of door that's all over the ship.
Okay. All right.
Don't hear anything on the other side of it?
Nothing that stands out. No.
Okay, so we open the door. So,
On the big room.
Okay, so hold on one second. So Arvine, you open the door, and you see in that room, you see villagers from your home village standing perfectly still, staring at you. Their mouths are moving slowly. You think they're mouthing the word Asimar over and over in perfect unison, but you do not hear their voices.
I kind of shake my head and look straight ahead and say, does anybody else see something in this room? Because I'm seeing something.
What does the room look like? Otherwise,
It basically looks like a cargo hold.
I see a cargo hold.
Does
I think we
anybody
might
else
have
see
hit the
people?
jackpot.
Anything like no creatures, no nothing? Nobody sees anything?
Just place getting to you two.
Is your class coming back to haunt you too?
Yeah, a little bit. But past fears. All right, so I kind of shake my head and try to look away and look back. Do I still see them? Are they still there?
They're still there.
Okay.
They're staring at you, and they seem to be mouthing the word Asimar.
All right, I kind of grip my teeth and step into the room anyway.
Okay. It definitely has it's a familiar scene to you, but a
Yeah.
little more twisted.
All right,
Well,
so they're still there.
I don't
Okay.
see them, so I'm just going to step in and start checking out the room.
Okay, hey,
So hold on just a minute here.
have you told Hal anything about this place making people see things?
What? Three of you losing your nerve? Think I'm going to actually report that to the captain? I don't think
From
so.
how you talk to your sister, I don't think it sounds like it's that simple for any of us. Okay. From how you talk to your sister, I don't think it's that simple for any of us.
Okay, so Matisse,
Simple or not, how do you think it's going to actually sound to them?
We live in a magical world. Do you really think it's that far-fetched?
Yeah.
Look at your sister. Do you really think it's that
Come into
far-fetched?
your head and say, "I don't tell my secrets. I won't share yours."
Okay. I'm not saying that.
so Matisse, as the two of them are talking, you see them step into the room, and they're facing each other and they're talking back and forth, and you, where is it? You see Balazar. Do you know who that is from your history? Okay. You see Balazar step out from behind some of the crates and walk up to Arvine, who has her back to him, and he pulls out a laser rifle and he levels it off like right at the back of her head.
And Matisse rushes towards.
So Matisse suddenly rushes towards Arvine and does what?
And tries to push
You're shoving me to
Balthazar
the...
out of the way, shoving her.
He's on the other side of her.
So are you shoving me to the side, basically?
Yes.
So I'm into the wall here now?
Well,
Okay.
so are you pulling her? Because pushing would be into the room.
Are you just swinging me to the side to try to get me out of the way of the gun? Is that...
Okay, so
It's hard to picture from how you described it where Balazar was standing. That's why it's...
no, but from where Greg's mini is,
Yeah.
if he tries to run in there and push you, you're coming in my direction.
Right.
If you run up there and you grab her and try to pull her away, then go ahead and make a. I guess this would be like a grapple, so it would be a strength athletics check.
Okay.
And I mean, it's still opposed, even though you don't really know what's going on. So do strength or athletics, Kate.
I'd
Okay.
say he could make it with advantage.
Yeah, I would say that too.
First.
Yeah. So Kate, you make
The normal...
you make the normal roll, either
Ac-
athletics or acrobatics.
Acrobatics, her
and Greg, you do
instincts are
athletics with
pretty
advantage.
Powerful. Okay, well, I rolled poop, so hopefully you roll good.
You rolled poop?
I did.
Why'd you even bring poop to the table?
I rolled a 3. It looks like a butt.
So it's a 20.
20, and what'd you get, Kate?
Even with acrobatics, it's a 9.
Okay. So seeing this enemy of yours, of both of yours, really, you run up and you grab her, and you pull her out of the way, and Arvine, you don't know what's happening, but Matisse just
Yeah.
runs up and he seems desperate, and he pulls you away.
So I kind of catch my footing and stumble back into the wall and go, what did you just see?
He's here. I don't know how, but he's here.
Do you think who's he? Which he?
Balthazar.
I kind of look at him and like I look around the room. Do I see anything? Are
No.
my villagers still there? Or are they?
And
yeah.
Greg, in that moment that Matisse grabs her and throws her up against the wall, you like turn back, like ready, because he's right there. But when you turn back and you look, he's not there.
I don't know what's going on
This
here.
is a
but
ship of ghosts. This is a ship of lies.
This is what you was that what you were hearing before? Was
Yes,
it the
I
same
think
thing?
so.
Same person?
And Arvine, you look into the room now and you don't see any of those people there anymore.
I kind of sigh. Okay, so clearly this something here knows how to pull from the darkest things in all of our past.
Or you all are just losing your mind because it's a strange derelict ship and we just need to finish the job and go.
we should be more careful.
Which sounds a little bit more plausible to you guys. Weird, magical ghosties all over the place.
If anybody's
Or
lost
it's just
their
in your
mind,
head.
brother, it's you. You lost my mind for me.
What?
So right then, John, from behind some crates, Strax sees an 11-foot tall, black-skinned Goliath. It is the mighty one himself, the High Chieftain, Chief Deity of Hobgoblins. The High Chieftain scowls at you in disappointment.
What are you growling at now? Are you just being... You're wrecking weird.
It looks like he appears to be controlled by
Your
something.
god is so disappointed in you. You left. You didn't stay with the tribe.
Let's just get going.
Brother has ghosts too.
How would the ship even know anything about us?
Yeah, and I mean, when I say try to tell the main ship that there's something hallucinogenic going on here, I'm not saying that we tell them the demons from our past. I'm saying that we tell them that there's something that is making everybody see things that there's no way they should be seeing. And we wouldn't go into details. But what if they send people over here after us?
I already told them not to.
Could it be some of the rocks in the ship? Could that be
I don't
what's
know.
causing it?
We should
The
keep
rocks.
moving because we don't want those other monsters to close on us. So, all right, I step further into the room and just kind of try to look around and see if there's anything of interest, any loot, any
Okay.
hidden stuff, any...
Did we get the
I
treasure?
kind of turn to Janie and go, let's try to get out of here as quick as we can. Can you help me look around?
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
I hope I'm being loud enough because I'm sitting far
And I kind of
like tonight.
nudge Matisse and go, Matisse, go see if you can help Strax to investigate.
Okay.
Give me
So you do see this very large cargo room in front of you. It's full of crates.
Okay.
Give me another. Keep an eye on things for another couple of minutes, guys. I'm going to ritual cast another detect magic while I'm looking around.
Okay.
Okay. So,
So I'm just gonna fiddle with my
I don't know.
thing, get it back, my little
Okay.
spyglass, get it back up and running
okay, start
again.
using your artificer tools again. So over the course of that 10 minutes, the rest of you are investigating the room.
Investigating the room. Janie and I are looking
Okay.
around and I'm perceptifying with her help.
Okay.
And then Matisse, I think, is helping him to investigate in addition to
No,
whatever.
he's casting a spell.
Oh, okay.
He's casting a spell.
So, yeah, I guess then Janie and I...
Matisse is just standing by waiting for him to...
do you want to
finish what
look
he's doing.
around while he's
Okay,
doing
so you're
stuff
keeping
anyway?
an eye on him while he does
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Okay.
So then, what you can do advantage. Are you just looking or are you touching? Perception or investigation?
I'm going to just look very carefully for now.
Okay.
I mean, I'm curious if there are any crates that are open. I will look inside of them, but I probably won't.
There are a couple.
Okay, so I will look inside any crates that are open while I'm going around, and otherwise I'm just looking very carefully for anything of interest, anything that looks like hidden doors.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some of them are spoiled supplies, and some of
Okay.
them are linens and beddings and things like that.
Okay.
But there is a large. There are a few of the crates that are open that seem to have more treasure in them.
Okay.
More gold pieces, more
I kind of
gems.
call over quietly, like the loud whisper to Strax, and hey, Strax, we've got more stuff here to.
Well, he's busy
Yeah,
casting
yeah.
a spell for
Okay.
10 minutes.
Okay. Well, I make a mental note to tell Strax that he needs to pack up the treasure. So,
Okay.
all right. Is there
So
anything?
you find another door. I mean, you find the door over there that you think goes to the hallway that you were just
Okay.
in, and then there's another door down at the other end of the
Door
room.
here. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
That is the end of Salvage Mission Part 1. Our next episode will be Salvage Mission Part 2. If you enjoyed this podcast, please leave us a review anywhere this podcast can be found. Our social media links, plus additional content, can be found on our website at knightsofroleplay.com. Please tell your friends about Knights of Roleplay and Adventuring Podcast, and spread the word through social media. Your help and support are greatly appreciated.